All right. So what's up, everyone? First of all, thank you guys so much for jumping on tonight, and welcome to our little side hustle event. I'm Benny, 25 years old. I'm actually originally from New Zealand, a little town called Paikokiriki on the Kapiti coast. But now I'm in the Gold Coast. I've been here about 3 years, but lucky enough to have just got back from a pretty cool overseas trip. We went to Coachella, LA, Vegas, and Anaheim, and we just got back a couple of weeks ago. And we funded that entire trip from our little side hustle business, this business we're about to show you guys. And we built that all from our cell phones and all online. So what tonight is about is we just wanted to show you guys what we're up to, how we're actually like building our business, and why we're so excited. You probably see like Rebels with the Cause, Lady Boss Academy, all this stuff, hashtag all over Facebook, side hustle. And we wanted to show you guys why we're so excited. So I guess to start it off, who's got a cell phone on this call? Raise your hand. Yeah, most of us do. And raise your hand, keep it up if you're on it at least 10 times a day. Well, I can't be honest. But look, and keep your hand up, honestly, if you'd like to make a little bit of extra money or even learn a way to make some money from this cell phone. Yeah? Cool. Okay. So literally, it's such a simple business, okay? It's like the amount of cool things we can do from our cell phone now is ridiculous. Like we can run cool businesses like Uber and Airbnb, and people make money off Instagram now and Facebook. But we're none of those, okay? But we do have a couple of things in common with the big companies like Uber. Like Uber has a product or a service, right? So you can pay to get taxi to somewhere, to get delivered to somewhere. And you can also start up your own business. Like they have a business opportunity. You can be a little taxi owner, right? Now, we also have a product and we also have a business opportunity, and we're damn proud of both. So to start it off, Renee's going to talk a little bit about the product and how it works. And then afterwards, we're going to go into the business side of it and delve into exactly how we make money from our cell phones and how we teach others to do it too, and how we're having a sick time. Cheers, guys.
Sorry guys, my phone fell down. Hey. Thanks everyone so much for jumping on. So I am so excited to share this product with everyone. It's done amazing things for me and a lot of other people that I know, so I'm super passionate about it. So my name's Renee. I am 24 years old. I have been on the product, which is called Juice Plus, for about 7 months now. And prior to Juice Plus, I just had really bad anxiety. So this was the type of anxiety that I was really embarrassed about. I was really ashamed of. I guess like I really hate it when people feel sorry for me, you know, that look in their eyes and you can just tell that they're like, oh, poor you. So I just really didn't want anyone to know. I think I only told my best friend and my mum. I guess I was lucky in a sense that my anxiety only really came at night. So it would kind of just keep me up all night, and I would be overthinking and kind of panicking and getting myself into quite a state. And before I know it, it would be 6 o'clock in the morning and I have work in an hour and I'm just a zombie that whole day. I'm a mute. I'm overthinking in my head and I just literally can't wait for the day to be done. So that was honestly kind of the cycle that I went through for a long time. That was until my partner, he came to me with this product, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was like, I'm a vegetarian. Like, I'm already healthy enough. Thanks. So I said, no, thanks. And then he started telling me about these amazing sleeps he was having. Like, he just said he was hitting the bed out cold, waking up feeling quite fresh. So literally because of that, I was like, oh, I could use some sleep. So I got on the product, and yep, within 2 weeks, having good sleeps. That was amazing. But the thing that has honestly really changed my life is that 4 months on the product, I really looked back and I was like, wow, I was like, Ben, seriously, like I've hardly had any anxiety during that 4 months, and that was a massive deal to me. So when that kind of changed, and that was the only thing that really changed in my life, I kind of felt like obligated to go out and talk to my friends, talk to my family, talk to my workmates, and just see if there was anyone else out there that had been feeling the way that I was feeling, that was hiding it, that was using antidepressants or anything like that. And honestly, guys, the conversations that I started having, it was really, really sad. It was like so many people, seriously, everyone knew someone or was going through something. So many people with anxiety, depression, they were on antidepressants that were making them gain weight, making them tired, making them feel numb. So many people that had, eczema, anxiety, acne all over their bodies. you know, and then they knew someone who was fighting some sort of battle, whether that was cancer, you know, heart conditions, diabetes. It's like it was more common for someone to know someone that had something than to not. I mean, even on this call, I asked, do any of you guys know someone that has any of those things I just mentioned? Exactly. It's crazy. It's seriously crazy. And so when I look into just my bubble, just my world, I'm like, whoa, we are getting sicker. You know, there's a lot more prescribed medication being taken. There's no, you know, natural ways to deal with these things. And I always come down to why. Like, it is 2017. We have so much access to so much information. We have Google, we have Instagram. We can Google how to prevent a cold, how to feel better. We can go to a personal trainer, how to lean up, how to, you know, lose weight. We can ask doctors, wellness centers. You know, what's the top 3 things they tell us to living a healthier life? Drink more water, do more exercise, and eat more fruits and veggies. So if it's that simple, if it's just those 3 things, why am I not doing this? Why are my friends, why my family, why are we not doing this? You know, because there are crazy statistics at the moment to back that. Only 1 in 4 New Zealanders are getting the recommended 2 to 5 servings of fruit and veggies a day. Only 2% of Australian adults are, and I think what's even sadder, guys, is only 1% of children are. So the next generation are not getting everything they need to fight off diseases, to not have sick days off school. You know, and again, why is this happening? And for me, what I found out, and when I had these conversations, is that it really comes down to convenience. Like, we're all busy. I'm busy. I don't have time to make kale and spinach and broccoli taste amazing or look amazing. I just don't have that. So what I love about these products is it takes what we're currently doing to our bodies and what we know we probably should be doing, and it bridges that gap in a really simple, easy, convenient way. So what the hell is it? Well, honestly, it's just a variety of 30 different fruits, veggies, berries, and grains, dehydrated down and popped into a vegan capsule. So this is them right here, as you can see. So you get your veggies and fruit and your berries, and I pop 2 of these every single morning, and I am flooding my body with all the nutrients that it needs. I mean, in the last 7 months, I haven't had a cold, flu, or anything like that. So it's pretty amazing. With these products as well, as you can also sponsor a child for free if they're between the ages of 4 and 18, which I think is so amazing because, you know, the next generation, they are taking over. They're the next leaders. So they come in a chewable form, which are so good. But I wish I could show you guys, but I've eaten them all because they are honestly that good. So sorry about that. But the next thing we have is our complete shake. So these are the bad boys right here. They come in a chocolate and vanilla flavor. And honestly, they're called our complete shakes because they are just such a complete good meal. You know, you've got your good fats, your good protein, your good carbs, everything you need before the gym, after the gym, or in the morning just to start your day off. And like, who's a breakfast skipper on this call? Be honest, who skips breakfast? Too many of you guys out there. So it's so good because I literally just shake these up with water and they taste so good, literally like chocolate or vanilla. So these products have honestly been around for about 25 years. I mean, you guys can probably guess what this is doing for people, flooding your body with that much whole food goodness. There's about 36 gold standard medical reviews at the moment. There's heaps coming out all the time. I think last time I checked, there was 300,000 testimonials about what this product has done in the stories and how it's helping some of those conditions that I mentioned earlier. Obviously, for me, it's helped me so much with my confidence and just becoming, I guess, more me, if that makes sense, without thinking that I just have anxiety. But for me, it does come down to the stories. I'm literally in love with them so much. So I'm so excited to pass on to my beautiful friend Tamara, who has an amazing story that she's going to share with us.
Thanks, Renee. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yep.
Cool. So my name is Tamara. I'm from Perth, WA. I first got introduced to the product through my dad. A few years ago in 2008, he suffered from a severe heart attack and he almost didn't make it, which was really scary for all of us. He wasn't an unhealthy person, but he had quite a high stressful job. The doctors put him on 8 different types of medications and they told him that he'd have to take these every single day for the rest of his life. In 2015, he got introduced to Juice Plus through some of his friends and he decided to give the product a go. Not only did it greatly improve his heart health, but 8 months into taking the product, he cut down his medications from 8 a day to 0 a day. So he's currently taking 0 medications. And just today, actually, he embarked on his first ever Ride for Sick Kids. So he's riding 400 kilometers over the next 3 days to raise money for sick kids, which is a huge deal. And I think it's safe to say that his heart and his health have never been healthier. So after seeing these amazing results with my dad, I decided to give the product a go. I was quite skeptical, I'll be honest, because I thought I was already quite healthy. I eat a plant-based diet, so I thought I was eating enough fruit and veg. I've been taking the product for just over a year now, and it's greatly improved my health. One of the most significant changes for me would definitely be with my energy levels. I used to be that girl that was always tired. I'd come home from work, slump on the bed, and not have the energy to exercise or anything like that. I can now say that I have sustainable energy, so I can wake up really early, go to work the whole day, come home, and still have the energy to smash out 4 hours of dance classes. And I don't rely on any coffee or any energy drinks or anything like that, like I used to. And I used to take supplements and iron tablets before getting on Juice Plus. So this was another huge thing for me, as I don't take any of those anymore. Another huge improvement has definitely been my skin, my hair and my nails. Like my eczema has not broken out in a very, very long time since I take the product. My hair is healthy and strong. For me, I guess I didn't realize how much healthier I could be until I started taking Juice Plus. I know that even if I have a day of crappy eating or a big night out and consume a lot of alcohol, I'm still feeding my body and my cells the nutrition it needs every single day. So I'm really grateful for what it's done for my health and my dad's health as well. So thank you for listening to my story. I'll pass it back to Renee.
Awesome. I literally love hearing your story. It makes me tear up every time. But that is so cool. So it does come down to stories again. So I'm going to pass over to my buddy Matthew. He's going to share his product story with us. I'm so excited to hear this one.
What's happening, guys? Hey, so my story is pretty big. So I kind of compact it down to a couple of minutes. I should really just write a book. It'll make it a lot easier for everyone. But I've been on the Juice Plus products for about 2 years now, just over 2 years. Got introduced to it by a good friend who hadn't seen me for a while and came home and was really concerned about me. So at the time, I was suffering real bad from anxiety, like Renee, depression, and also had a real bad junk food addiction. So when I say junk food, I'm talking McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and tea. If it's KFC, if it's Burger King, I was spending, on average, $60 to $80 a day on cigarettes and junk food. And it was just ridiculous. And then having such a bad diet, I never really thought that was the cause, but I also had a liver toxicity disease called Gilbert syndrome, which was also causing me just multiple problems like chronic fatigue, yellowing of the eyes, jaundice, just all sorts of massive problems. And it got that bad that the doctors were like, yo, you must have like a cancer in your liver or hepatitis. They were just trying to find things to figure out what was going wrong in my blood. Apart from that, I also had real bad skin, real bad acne, and just overall life was just crappy. My relationship was falling apart because, if you don't have your health together and all that, it was taking a massive toll on my relationship, especially with the anxiety. But I must say, the product just made sense to me. As soon as my friend showed me it, I knew I had a bad diet. I knew I needed more fruits and vegetables, and this was a way to bridge that gap. So I jumped on the product, and within weeks, I experienced a little bit of a detox, which you could understand eating Macca's that many times a day. But I experienced a detox, and within a couple of weeks, I started to notice my energy starting to lift, my brain fog starting to go, and just, starting to feel good. The skin started to clear up, and I did actually notice my hair started to grow fast. I was going to the hairdresser every 3 weeks instead of every 4 weeks. But what's massive for me is, the anxiety and depression just started to just slowly disappear. I didn't feel on edge all the time. I didn't feel real sad all the time. And over time, that just started to disappear. It did take a good 6 months to a year to fully go, but it did. But the highlight of the whole thing was my liver toxicity disease that is hereditary, and I was meant to have it for life. November last year, I went for my last checkup for my Gilbert syndrome, and I was back in normal range, and I hadn't been back in normal range. I'm 25, and I hadn't been in normal range since I was 13. So it was amazing. My doctor was just like, holy shit, I've never seen anything like it. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. And, you know, I no longer have jaundice, yellow eyes. I feel amazing. I'm full of energy. And I'm actually a vegan now, to be honest. Like, I'm actually a vegan. As of this week, I've started being, I was a vegetarian, but now I'm absolutely vegan. So 100% with you on that. But what's, you know, the products has just done so much for me and my family. But I'd just like to say, to wrap it up, is don't wait till it's too late. Because if I had left it any longer, things would have got really bad. I was really, really sick. And I'm now actually, don't want to get emotional, but I'm actually nursing my dad to the end of his life through cancer, and he didn't get to see retirement, and that really upsets me. So I'm super passionate about these products, and just want to, you know, just say if you're looking into it, just give it a yes, because you never know what it can do for you. Thanks. Back to Renee.
Wow, Matt, you gotta warn me, please. Seriously, I gotta get my stuff together now. And I'm so proud of you for being a vegan, and obviously so much love to you and your family right now from all of us Juicy crew. But thank you so much for sharing. Love that. So we're going to switch it up a little bit, because obviously you've heard about the amazing product and what it has done for people. You can see why we're so passionate about it. So we're going to switch it up a little bit and talk about the money side of things. How do we actually make our money, and how we have all managed to build this amazing business all online and all in our stall at the moment. So I'm going to pass over to my gorgeous girl, Kate, and she's going to share this with us.
Awesome. Thank you, Renee. And oh my God, the stories. They're amazing. I'm like kind of choking up, like, oh my God, can I do this? Like, honestly, guys, I will never get sick of hearing them, and it just makes this all so much fun hearing how it's helping you guys. And it's definitely helped my family massively as well. So we're fans and we'll take it forever. But I'm excited. I get to share a little bit about the business side of things with you guys. And, you know, this has totally transformed my life, and I'm super passionate about this side of things as well. So a little bit about me. I started with this company, probably with the Juice Plus company, about a year and a half ago, maybe a little longer. And when I started, I was flat broke. I was so tired. I was frustrated. My relationship was a nightmare. And honestly, I was just negative because things weren't going that well for me. I was a new mum. I just had my son, and he was 3 months old, and I was home with him. And because of all these things, especially financially, I was looking at going back to work. Now, I don't know if there's any mums on here, but the thought of that, I was like, oh my God, don't send me there. I can't go back. So that was one of the biggest things. And it wasn't only that for me. It wasn't just that I had to leave him. It was obviously by far the biggest. But it was also that I used to work for the bank, and I honestly had no passion for it. I never enjoyed it. I didn't like what I did. I sucked at selling, and I was like, oh my God, if I have to go back to this place, I don't know what I'm going to do. So that was pretty much my life there. So I'm going to share a little bit about what my bank life actually looked like and why I didn't want to go back into that. Firstly, obviously, because I felt so ridiculously controlled, and I didn't feel like I had any freedom in my life while I was there. So if we take a look at the bank, I'm just going to move back. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm kind of sitting on a couch. We've got CEO up here at the top, and then obviously, like most things, we've got levels. You've got anyone from your area manager, branch managers, and then you've got little old me here at the bottom. And I started as a teller, and I stayed as a teller. I was there for over 6 years. One reason is probably because I sucked at selling, as I said before. Also that I noticed as you moved up through the levels, you know, a position would come up as a branch manager, as a personal banker or something like that. And as much as I did want to go for it to feel good that I could actually move up those levels, also make a little bit of extra money, I noticed that when you did it, I'd made friends with all the people that I worked with obviously. So the idea of stepping on top of people's toes, and it's all like awkward, oh my God, who's applying? Like, oh, we're going to like stand on top of each other. And I was like, I don't really want to do that. I didn't like that idea at all. And the other thing was that I was obviously massive about having more time, especially having my son at this stage. I was like, I want to have as much time as I can with him. And I knew that as I moved up through the level, I watched these people having less and less time. Yes, they might have got a little bit more money, not a lot. And I just watched them having less time. I looked at this guy at the top, was like, he might have the fattest paycheck ever. I'm like, but he has no time and is like a slave for this place. And they were the ones leaving after everything, you know, closed. So I don't really want to be him either. So when I saw this business, I'm going to explain what that looked like and why it got me so excited, is that we're going to just flip it straight upside down. And the cool part about it is that, firstly, everyone starts at exactly the same position. So we all start as a virtual franchise. Don't worry about what it means. It's just a name. And again, like anything, we have levels as well. To the top position, which is called NMD, or National Marketing Director. And same again, we can move up through these levels. But the cool part is that when we do move up, we're not standing on top of anyone else. We actually have to help and teach people how to move up through these levels. You know, as they make money, we get to make money with them. And it's so much more fun. I do it with all of my friends as well, which is super cool. And, you know, you have to actually pull people up and help them. That's the cool bit, is that it's, you know, you're not standing on top of anyone. And I love that about it. So also when you get to the top position here as National Marketing Director, there is unlimited spots here. Now, we literally have over 1,000 across Australia. So everybody has the opportunity to move up. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like. None of it matters. Anyone can do it. So obviously I was like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. I don't have to be controlled by leave. And oh my God, you can't go on holiday, Kate. And no, you can't have today off. And it made so much sense to me. So that's a little bit about that. So I think the biggest thing for me is that since this business, now the way my life looks is so different. I literally control how I spend my day. I spend my day with my son. And last month I had a call from the bank and they were like, Kate, you know, your maternity leave's up. Are you going to come back to work? I was like, no. I was like, I'm never coming back. I'm done with that place. So to be able to actually say that, you know, not even just as a mum, I'm sure as anyone, to be able to, oh my God, I'm never going back to work again, was truly the best feeling ever. I ran around the house like a schizo, like crying and screaming, like, oh my God, oh my God. And I know for other mums, you know, that call to say, you know, it's time to come back to work would be the most freakiest thing ever. And to be able to be excited about it was a totally different feeling. So that's a little bit about me. Thanks, guys, for listening. And I'm going to flick it over to my brother now, Ben, and he's going to go through a little bit about the fear side of it. So thanks, guys.
All right, thank you so much. Holy, like, man, make me proud to call you my sister. It was epic. But look, guys, Benny, I'm back, baby. So I'm just going to chat a little bit about, like, you know what, when I first started this business, okay, I was all in. I'm like an all-in kind of guy. But there were two things that I thought, okay, I need this answered, right? And the first thing, I saw there was a product. And I was like, oh, okay, that means I have to be this Sally guy, right? I have to go out and like hunt down my friends. Do I have to like set up a stall on Juice Plus on the side of the road and like throw Juice Plus caps to people, hand out flyers? And that wasn't me, man. I've done cold calling before. I lasted 4 days, didn't make a sale, sucked. I just walked out, made up a lie that I had a business and just left. And the other thing was like, you know what? Building a team, like Kate said, like helping other people. I thought, okay, do I have to know a lot of people? And I hadn't been on the Gold Coast that long, so I just didn't really think I could do it. So I had to get these questions answered. Now, look, guys, I want to show you how this business really works, okay? So, look, here's me. Here's Benny. I started this business all by myself. And the first person I thought of, okay, my mentor said, look, you go out there and you think of someone you'd love to work with, and it was my sister, Kate. You just heard from her. And I didn't sell to my sister, Kate, right? Like, just my best friend. Like, I couldn't. I just said to her, look, Kate, I'm so excited about this thing. I don't really understand it. It's pretty cool. Man, do you want to come have a look? Like, I'd love to work with you. And she said, yeah, cool, I'll come have a look. She joined up. She loved it. As you can see, she did epic. And then you know what? She said the same thing to her friend, Sarah. She said, look, I'm pumped about this. Do you want to come have a look? Okay, Sarah joined and so on. Sarah joined, then Ali joined on the Sarah. And then we have Corey Jazz joined up too. And then Corey Jazz reached out to her friend Liz. And Liz joined up, and now from there, I had 4 people that I did not know before I started this business, guys. And honestly, if I thought about that, like this is the magic part, guys. Okay, what if these guys reach out to a couple of people? So what if Kate reaches out to 2 more, and Sarah reaches out to a couple more, and I reach out to a couple more, who reach out to a couple more, and if you ignore my incredibly bad drawing, like you get the point, okay, guys? And like, this is what we call the popcorn effect. This is the epic stuff. Now, look, raise your hand if you know who Justin Bieber is. Yeah, we all know. Okay, now keep your hand up if you've watched this video, baby, on YouTube. Yeah? Keep your hand up if you love it. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But look, I'm sure you guys have all seen it. It's got 1.5 billion views on YouTube. Now, do we really think that Justin Bieber, when he was like 5 years old or whatever, that he went out there and found 1.5 billion people and made them watch this YouTube video? It's impossible, right? Technology nowadays, what did he do? He shared it with a couple of people, and then his manager shared it with a couple of people, and a couple of people, and boom, what happened? He's sitting on the beach in Hawaii, sipping pina coladas, loving life, getting paid tons of money from YouTube, guys. And here's a little secret. You don't have to be Justin Bieber to be good at this business, okay? Because you don't need to create anything, right? It's all there. When you start this business, you get all the training to be able to do this business, right? You get all of the online office so you can do it from your phone, and you get someone to teach you the entire way. Right? All you got to do is follow the rules or follow the lessons and go for it, okay? It's super simple. And honestly, guys, if you think YouTube pays a lot, like, wait till you see this business. And I'm just going to pass it over to Renee. She's going to go through a bit about how we actually get paid. Because you're like, whoa, where's the money side of it, okay? She's going to go through exactly how we get paid. So I'll flick it up to you. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Benny. Yeah, so we know why you guys are really on this call. It's how you get paid. So basically in this business, it is really, really awesome. I guess I just want to put it out there first. I mean, how many people in your current job that you are working at right now, how many of you get paid 3 ways? I want to have a look. And don't put your hand up if you're in Juice Plus. Okay, so I think it's fair to say that we all get paid 1 way for our current job. So what I love about this business is we actually have the opportunity to get paid 3 different ways. So the first way we get paid is called a retail profit. So basically, if you had someone, if you shared what the results were on social media, if you told someone you had more energy and someone was keen, you basically connect them and the company and you get paid on that sale. The next way we get paid is commission. So as Kate was saying, we don't step on anyone's toes. We work with our friends, we work with who we want. As we teach them how to do this business, we teach them how to hit promotions and make bonuses, we start to earn a commission. The next way we get paid, which is honestly my favorite way, and it's how I was able to pay for Coachella and LA and Vegas and everything like that, is bonuses. So when you actually start teaching people how to do things well and you're hitting different levels, you get bonuses. And honestly, guys, the bonuses range from like $100 to $33,000. It depends what country you are in. So it's literally, to start a business like this, it's $50 for the UK and the US, it's $165 for Australia, and it's $175 New Zealand. So again, I'm the girl that loves the stories. I think we all love them. So I'm going to pass over to my beautiful friend Zamara, because she has just started this business. I think she's about 2 months in and is absolutely killing it. So I would love for you to share your story, babe.
Cool. Thank you very much. Hey everyone, I'm Zamira. So this journey actually started for me, or this came into my life around about 8 months ago. So Renee had just started her business and she was so excited, and she messaged me to see if I'd take a look. At the time I was really busy, so I was trying to get a new promotion at my job that I'm currently in. And so I didn't have time, and I don't know how many of you guys are like that. You're just like, I'm too busy, I don't have time. Renee then followed up with me again to see how I was and whether I'd got a chance to have a look. This is the part, it was 6 months later. So she asked me like half a year later if I'd had a look into her business, and I felt really bad because I wanted to support her. So this time I was even busier than before. I got the promotion that I went for, so I started managing a team. We also had the earthquakes in Wellington, so we were dealing with site relocation and all of that stuff. But I really wanted to support Renee, so I had a look at the business, and oh my God, I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? I just wasted 6 months. Like, if I had just spent a little bit of time and watched it 6 months ago, I could have been where I am even further, It was just insane. And I was a little bit skeptical at the start, because I don't know who's on this call thinking like, this is bullcrap. This is too good. It's not true. Well, I just talked it through with Renee, and she just took away all of my doubt. And so here I am now. I'm a couple of months in. I've hit 2 promotions. I've qualified my business, and I've built this amazing team of people who are just inspire me every day because they keep growing. And like, seeing that just pushes me. But the big thing that's changed for me now is I don't feel like I have to wish upon things anymore. So how many birthday candles have you wasted, or shooting stars and wishing that I won lotto and all of that stuff? It's now it's about making a plan. So it's really about the fact that I might dream that I'll get my matte black Range Rover. I can plan for that now and not just wish that I won lotto and that I could buy that. I just go, when do I want it by and what do I need to do to achieve that? And that's what gets me out of bed every morning, and that's what makes me want to do this business. And that's all from me. Peace, y'all.
Awesome. Honestly, it's so amazing. Like Zamara was saying, you just see so many people grow in this business and their self-belief goes through the roof, but so proud of her. So I'm going to also pass over to my new friend, Ishna. She's just hit, I know, an awesome promotion in her business. So she is so excited to share with us, and I'm so excited to hear her story.
Hey guys, thank you so much. So my name's Ishna, and I actually started Juice Plus, both the products and the business, back in October last year. For me, the biggest reason why was I just hated having the thought of working, for the next 40 years, not a 9 to 5, because 9 to 5 doesn't exist anymore, because I get out of my job at like 6, 7, 8 o'clock. It doesn't matter. So I couldn't imagine doing that for the next 40 years, let alone 20 years or 5 years. So for me, I always wanted that freedom in my life. And I've tried other businesses on the side as well, and it's a lot of work. Like, you have to create your own website, you have to create your own content, you have to think of things, pay for employees, things like that. So I actually was not bothered to do that. So having this business was really a light bulb moment for me. It wasn't something that I thought I'd do. The first time I actually heard about it, I was like, nah, that's cool, that's a great business, it's not my thing. But when I actually looked into it, I was like, holy crap, this makes sense. In my first 2 months, I actually made $2,000, which was crazy. Like, it's, I'm doing this in my free time, and the amount of support I had was just amazing. It's not something that you get in a traditional business. Even if you spend $200,000 on a franchise, you're not going to, be able to make that money quickly. And if you need that support, you'll have to pay an extra to get that support. So the vibe we have here is amazing. Everyone is helping each other. When I first started the business as well, it was about the money. But now that I've been doing it, it's actually changed to help people. I love helping people, making a difference in someone's life, inspiring someone. So what I get back from that, money can't buy. So I'm really excited, because now I know I actually have a future where I can have a freedom. Like, I can, spend time with my future family, not having to, ask for leave and go away 2 weeks a year and stress and never be home, never do what I want. So I'm really excited, and, I'm so glad you guys jumped on to hear about it too. So yeah, it's my story. I suppose back to Ben.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Ishna, by the way. It's cool to hear your story for the first time. I'm actually going to change it up a bit, because there's someone on this call who just hit her own promotion, and she doesn't know I'm going to ask her to speak. So now she's getting nervous this second. I can see it in her face. I'm just going to ask Renee to share, because she's just hit SC and she's worked so hard for it. So if you can give just a minute or two your story, it's absolutely amazing. So thank you.
Oh my God, you are the sneakiest mother F I've ever met in my life. Hey guys. Oh God, I'm so on the spot. But yeah, honestly, I started this business, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. You can ask pretty much everyone. I was the biggest skeptic in the world. Like, I just hated everything about it. I don't know why. It just really didn't make sense to me. I didn't get it. I was stuck in that mindset of, no, I got to find a job that I'm going to stay at for how many years and retire at. And yeah, it wasn't until I hit a really low point in my life that I was like, oh, stuff it. I'll just see what the hell he's up to. He's so happy all the time. So I went to an event, and yeah, I honestly just sat there and I just started all my childhood dreams. Like, when you're a kid and you just want to be this and do that and be a speaker and help change the world, and you have all these ideas, and then you enter the real world and you're like, oh, like, that was fun, like dreaming of that, but that's never going to happen, And I just sat in this room and I was like, holy shit, like, what if I could do this and inspire other people to believe in themselves and, make an income where I'm not at a job, where I'm actually staying home and, doing whatever I like. And so, that's why I joined. And I guess honestly, the biggest thing now is that it's all about Rebels with a Cause. Like, I am so in love with this business. I'm so in love with the people that I've been able to meet. Like, you know, when we get together, we don't talk about other people. We don't gossip. We don't talk about drugs and drinking and all that stuff. We actually talk about what future house we want, what goals we want, you know, like how many kids do we want. We talk about all that stuff and we lift each other up. We're there for each other on a bad day. Like, makes me tear up because we literally just formed such an awesome vibe. And literally they are just the reason that like I even got to this level at all. So all my love to you guys, seriously, because you guys are absolutely smashing it. I'm so proud to be in this business. And yeah, honestly, sorry, I was put on the spot there. So that's it from me.
Thanks so much. So look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. And thank you all so much for speaking. But look, I know you come out of this and you're like, okay, like, what's the catch? Come on, like, this sounds too good to be true. And you know why? Because it's so different. And all I'd say is to the people who have questions, just go out and get them answered. You know what? Like Renee said, she was the biggest, I wouldn't say skeptic, biggest hater, number one hater. Okay? And you know what? It took her a while, but she got her questions answered and now it's changed her life. So I know that. And it doesn't take much to ask a question. And you know what? This might not be for you, and that's cool. But if this is for you, I'd say you probably understand that the reason why this is different is because we weren't taught this way in school, guys. Like, we were taught to go out there and look for a career, not a life, right? But look, for me, guys, this has absolutely changed my life. Like, I started out as, I don't know, just someone who just wanted a little bit more. I just got sick of being that guy who never was making it anywhere. I was broke. I'm from NZ, so I'm not used to getting paid too much money. Australia was like the biggest wake-up call. So when I finally got in this, like, I was looking for something. You know, I was looking for something more. Someone in my life had treated me like absolute shit, I'll be honest, and told me I was worthless and I wasn't going anywhere in my life. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go out and do something big. So I looked at everything. I'm talking seminars left and right, most of the days of the week. Property was the first thing I came across, but I told you guys, I was broke. I didn't have 60 grand to buy a property. So in property, I actually met a guy who was an investor and knew a whole lot about property. And he said, look, man, how about you come and look at my business? Like, this is an absolutely amazing business. And it's so different, but take a look, man. So anyway, I went out and I said, look, bro, I'm all in, man. Come show me. And when I saw this, it blew my mind and it made sense to me. And I just went, okay, let's do it. And now come like a little bit over a year and a half later, life's changed, man. Like, legit, life has absolutely changed. I'm not that broke boy. You know what? Like, I got to go in the first couple of months, I got to buy tickets for me and my lovely fiance to go to Hawaii. I ended up proposing to her, not in Hawaii, but later on. I had the money to do that. I got to go to Tony Robbins. I got to shout half my sister's thing to Tony Robbins. If you know Tony Robbins, this shit costs a lot of money, guys. And then we just got back from Coachella, Vegas, all around California, LA, Anaheim, all that sort of stuff. We had an absolute blast and we met amazing people over there. I've earned close to $30,000 in this business part-time, guys. Like, it's not a full-time thing. I'm just on my phone, like, doing a little bit here and there. And the biggest thing is, for me, it's growth. Like, I don't want to be that same person. You ever had someone almost like tell you that you're not good enough and you just want to go, hell, like I am, and you want to believe in yourself more? So that's the biggest thing for me now. And I'm just happy to share it with you guys. But look, like I said, guys, like, you see this, and you know what? Getting paid one way from a job that gets you a living, guys, getting paid 3 ways, this business gets you a life. Okay? We're not taught to look for a life. Like, we're taught to look for a career. So we're changing that. Okay? But I welcome you guys all. Thank you so much for jumping on. You're absolutely amazing. To all the speakers, I love you guys. You can unmute yourself and say bye now. But thank you so much for jumping on. We do this every Wednesday night. So if you know anyone who would love this, invite them to it. Thank you, guys. You!
See you guys. Thank you.
Catch you later. Crazes.
Fellas.
Bye, Renee.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Later.
Maddie, boy, your story. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was dope, Matt.
Thanks, guys.
Bro, that was like epic, man. I haven't seen your story in like
I haven't heard
That
your
long.
story ever.
Yeah, I told Renee it was going to be good.
Yeah, you
It's
should have warned me. I was like, oh my God, get your shit together. You can't cry right now. Like, you got to speak after him.
Oh, dude, I had to cut it short. Look, there's my list. I was like, whoa. That's the first time I've gone off a piece of paper bullet pointed too, so I hope it went all right.
No, honestly, you were amazing. That was so good. And so you're coming to the Goldie, right?
Oh, hell yeah, booking my accommodations.
Oh, shit. That's
Can I
sick, man.
crash on your couch?
Oh, yeah. You actually can. Legit. We're doing a full Marae style. Half our team are like staying all on the floor. Like, they don't know that yet. Nah, it's going to be epic.
Oh my
And-
God, I can't believe you're a vegan. Welcome to the club.
It's
that's
speaking
true.
about challenging, I've got a bit of a migraine at the moment. Like, the body's doing a bit of weird things, but it's been
Yeah.
amazing. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this easy.
What made you decide to change?
Well, I became vegetarian about 6 months ago
Yeah.
after watching 2 documentaries, which was Food Choices and